This is probably going to be the hardest one we've done yet. Because if there's one thing that I think we can both say is 90s action, almost the peak of cinema.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't think it's been a better decade. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Let's see the list.
Let's have a look at the list. We have Die Hard with a Vengeance, Mission Impossible, Demolition Man, Hard Target, Speed, The Rock, Under Siege, Air Force One, Terminator 2, and The Crow. All right, so we're going to start off by cutting them, and there could be some arguments here. All right, what's the easiest way to cut?
Let's start that. I think let's establish. I'm sure we're both going to agree on Terminator 2 has got to stay, right?
Yeah, yep, fine, yep.
Yes, okay. We can lock that one in. I know you're going to argue for Demolition Man to stay.
Absolutely.
But we'll put a pin in that one.
No. We don't need to come back to Demolition Man. Demolition Man is not going anywhere, bro.
I'm just looking at the ones we can both 100% agree on. I'm sure Die Hard with a Vengeance is one we can 100% agree on.
That's not going anywhere. No.
Okay, so we've got two 100% locked in right off the bat.
Right.
Die Hard with a Vengeance, Terminator 2. Like you said, this is going to be Mission Impossible right here.
But can I just I just want to get this out there.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's on the list because you made the list.
Yeah.
Hard Target. Seriously, is that really worthy of the list with all those other movies on there?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, for sure.
This isn't the movie where he punches out the snake, is it?
Yes, it is. That alone is worth putting on the list. We're talking about 90s action gold. You can't make this list without Van Damme with a mullet and a trench coat punching out a snake in the fucking...
He's so serious. Like...
Yeah, he's serious that whole movie.
It's a fucking comedy, bro. Doesn't even deserve to be on this list.
No, that's you got Lance Henriksen as the over the top, bad guy. You got the human hunting aspect.
If you're gonna fight this hard for Hard Target, we are not gonna get anywhere, man.
Hard Target would be up there with Van Damme's best films, I'd say.
Better than
100%.
Universal Soldier?
No, I said it's up there. Universal Soldier is also... Excuse me? Universal Soldier is also up there. Obviously, you've got Bloodsport. That would be up there.
Yeah. It would have been a harder choice if those movies were on here, but Hard Target, I'm like, come on, man. Like, it's a classic old Van Damme movie, but I don't think it holds its claim to any of these movies. All right, well, I'll go down another path that you're not going to fucking like. We cut Mission Impossible.
Nah.
Because Mission Impossible, even worse than the Matrix movies, they're never about anything. They're just like, we're just going to do something that's hard to do.
That's like rebooted the Mission Impossible brand and went off to spawn one of the greatest action franchises of recent times. The first movie is really, really good. If it's coming down between Mission Impossible and Hard Target, then we cut Hard Target.
Fantastic. I sold you on it well. All right.
You did, yeah.
Now, what are we doing? Okay, another one with the caliber of the list, for me, the easy one to cut is Under Siege. Okay, I need to ignore the fact that it's got Erica Eleniak's titties out in it, and she comes out of the birthday cake. I obviously can't choose movies based on whether it has boobs in it or not.
It's still playing a contributing factor in your decisions, though, isn't it?
It is, but like, it's the weak.
Look,
but mind
I'm
you,
not going to argue that too much.
Back in the day,
it's probably his only.
Remember we used to make fun of him? He's just like Mr. Cool. He's just like, and just like fucked everyone up.
And he's so lazy though. His latest films are so funny.
Oh my god, they take the piss out of him so hard on Corridor Digital on YouTube.
Did we see that? Yeah, we watched that one where he just dives through the glass ceiling to get away, and he just jumps through it and just fucking splats on the ground.
Yeah.
Not graceful at all.
That's the movie where he spends about 90% of his screen time sitting down. Even when he's like in the battlefield, so to speak.
Yeah, most of them are like that these days. He even did
he's terrible.
A fight scene recently where he's literally sitting down fighting guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but looking at the list, we'll cut it. It's probably his only good movie, but let's cut it.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, he did one with DMX, didn't he?
Yeah.
What was that? Yeah.
You know what was better? I thought was better than that was Glimmer Man with the Wayans brother.
Oh, yeah.
And there's the serial killer.
Yeah. That was good. But he's just absolutely fallen off the tree these days. But that's an easy one for me. All right, now for me,
The
Crow.
I don't know if I can allow that.
I watched The Crow.
The little goth child inside me.
I watched The Crow basically because I wanted to see the scene where Brandon Lee is apparently shot and killed. That was my draw card to that movie. Otherwise, I wasn't interested in it. You might actually have to explain that to me. I don't even remember what that movie's about. Is he like a reborn thing person or something? Or
yeah, so basically on like Halloween night, the gangs go around and cause a heap of drama. He was about to get married. They break in. They beat him. They rape and kill his soon-to-be wife. They throw him out the window of their like attic, the big round window thing, and pretty much the Crow brings him back to get revenge. So he's the Crow's like his harbinger, I guess, and he has the opportunity to get revenge and kill the people that killed his wife. And it's a beautiful, dark, gothic. You know, when I look at this list, it's probably visually the most unique one of them all. It would be up there in terms of, like, from a cinematography point of view. It's probably one of the prettiest ones there. It's just it's a gorgeous old film. I really love it. And Brandon Lee was fantastic in that role. Was his last role as well. I don't know if I can cut that. Let's put a pin in that. When I'm thinking about this list, I'm thinking also about how can I get a 5 that are varied and unique enough. Like, I'm coming at it like these 5 are the only 5 that I'm going to watch now.
Yeah, but I feel like the next easiest one to cut is the other
Air Force.
The other Steven Seagal movie, Air Force One.
No, he's not in that. You're thinking of Executive Decision.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Yeah, that was like at that point was the only.
Oh, that was Kurt Russell, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Kurt Russell. Yeah.
Okay.
Kurt Russell was the CIA intelligence kind of guy, and he sent Seagal's team on a mission, and the intelligence turned out to be wrong. So then he gets roped into helping them with this other thing, and Seagal sacrifices himself heroically. But he really didn't want to do it, apparently. But Air Force One is the one where, Air Force One is Harrison Ford as the president, Gary Oldman as the Russian terrorist.
Yeah. I just thought that was the thing at the beginning, but no, I did 100% get that confused. But, look, I mean, I'd liked Air Force One. I thought it was excellent. But
I love it.
Once again, just with the caliber of other movies up there, I think Air Force One's got to go. I don't think you can argue that, can you?
Not in this company.
No.
Yeah, just cut it.
All right, Air Force One's going. See, this is an easy choice for me. So the other two, but
you'd cut Mission and The Crow.
100%, yeah, and then I'd be done. But how do you?
I would probably cut
Demolition Man
and The Rock.
See, The Rock I'd be more lenient with. I won't allow Demolition Man. No.
Okay.
I couldn't cut that.
Yeah, I know. It's one of your favorites.
Seashells.
Stallone's most enjoyable films. I'm looking at like the caliber of the films, and I trying to put the nostalgia and that personal enjoyment aside. It's like, what do I think are the best films of this list?
Yeah, but are you trying to be objective or subjective?
I'm trying to be objective here.
Oh, see, I don't give a fuck about being objective.
Yeah.
This is all me.
But then that's how I guess I'm coming to my subjective opinions, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like, objectively, which films do I think are better?
I don't know too many people that would care about The Crow. Because it's a niche. It's an absolute niche of a film.
Yeah. But for the people that exist in that niche, it's incredible.
Yeah, but if you're thinking objectively, you'd get rid of The Crow.
No, like I said, I think artistically it's probably one of the better films of the list.
But the other films aren't artistic. They're just brilliance in blockbuster form. Terminator's a blockbuster, The Rock's a blockbuster, Speed's a blockbuster, Demolition Man's a typical fucking action blockbuster film with two massive names at the time. We had Stallone and Wesley Snipes. Like,
we've already got one white guy, black guy film with Die Hard with a Vengeance. So I feel like I can cut the other white guy, black guy.
Are you saying there's too many black people on this list and you'd like to get rid of one? You're sounding very racist now. I don't think we need to be making choices.
I'm trying to draw some similarities between them here. And then, like I said, Mission Impossible, you got spy, thriller, action. Die Hard.
Too many white people. Get rid of Mission Impossible.
There's a lot of white people in that.
Actually, isn't Ving Rhames in that?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
White guy, black guy. They're on the same team.
Got it. I reckon. Okay, out of the Speed and The Rock, would you take Speed over The Rock?
Keep Speed?
Yeah. Which would you keep out of Speed and The Rock?
Speed.
Speed, okay. Okay, yeah. So we'll lock in that.
Will we get rid of The Rock?
We'll get rid of The Rock. We'll compromise here. I'll give you Demolition Man. I'll keep Crow. Cut Mission Impossible. And there's our 5.
I'm happy with that. I'm just happy Mission Impossible didn't make it.
Fuck off.
Despise that film.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best we could do together.
I think
that's
so.
Good balanced.
Yeah.
Sort of balanced list. But that's a good list. That was hard, man. That was so hard. Don't ask me to do that again.
I feel like our friendship is getting torn, getting stretched. To fucking touch my Demolition Man, bro. What seems to be your boggle?
My boggle?
What seems to be your boggle?
My boggle?
Yeah, okay. There's our list. There's our 5.
There's another quotable line that I wanted to bring up from one of the movies. I can't remember which one it was. Oh, Die Hard with a Vengeance. If that was in question, I was be like, but how good were the riddle?
Yeah. That was originally that was originally conceived as a Die Hard film. So that was written as a story called Simon Says, or a script called Simon Says.
Did you say it wasn't originally a Die Hard film?
No, it wasn't.
Right.
So it was a script for a different one that they then adapted to become Die Hard 3.
Yeah, right.
And Jeremy Irons was fantastic in it, and then they tied it back to the first one with him being Han's brother.
Yeah, he was his brother. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
But I felt like it as well that it added another element to the Die Hard franchise because 2 was kind of similar to 1 in a way. Like, I know it's the airport and stuff, but similar kind of thing where 3 felt totally different to 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah, 3 definitely gave it a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Very good.
Classic.
All right. Well, that is our choice for 90s action films. Let us know in the comments what you think, what you would have chose, what you would have cut, what you would have kept, and what do you think of our choices, and what did we get right, what did we get wrong? Give us your opinion.
How did we do? Should we have compromised on other things? Did we end up with the right list, in your opinion?
Yeah,
Love to hear your thoughts.
I'm going to cop it. If anyone comments, I'll cop it. Mission Impossible is so great.
Yeah, but
Whatever.
It is. Although there may be people out there that aren't in that niche that are going to hate me for keeping The Crow over The Rock.
Or maybe people that love
or Hard Target.
They're going to hate my argument for it. Or maybe they'll agree with me. Who knows? Fuck Hard Target, man. That's the worst one on that list. Garbage. Anyway. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe and put your comments down below. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.